What we have here is a car that should have been a lot better. Certainly has the looks. It's a Cadillac Catera, which I suppose is known for its electrical problems in the real world, but thankfully in GTA 4, design flaws like that are not simulated. This is a car that has no place in GTA 4 with this default handling. It is a car that is ponderous at best, below average in pretty much every category. And you're going to see why. So where does everything start to go wrong with this car? The engine sound. Very anemic. Not a good sign. Remember, which other cars have this engine sound? The Oracle. This other car with terrible default handling line. First thing you notice here, not a lot of ground clearance. And the way it's shaped, it's even weirder. Look at the way the rocker panel molding is. By the way, you can't take this off. You have to edit the model. You have not really the greatest ground clearance in the front. In fact, I already nicked the front wing there. You can see it's kind of pushed in. It's not very good ground clearance. It doesn't have a lot of suspension travel either. See how it doesn't squat as much as you think it would. And the fact that it has very little ground clearance in the front, and then it gains a little bit as you basically go past the A pillar and cowl area, and then it starts to lose it again as you approach the C pillar, and then you gain a little bit more in the tail. Very strange. When I see that, I think of a car that is incoherently designed. Now, you think that's something small? Well, I don't know. Does that look like enough ground clearance to you? I don't know. I look like I almost got dumped into the ocean. Okay, well, let's try a different angle. Okay, maybe. Nope, like that. What you saw with both of those incidents is the other issue with this car. I mean, the other major one. Really bad downforce. At least relative to other cars in its class. Now, okay, the car's low slung. It's highly unlikely that it'll catch air when doing a high-speed turn. The police stinger, to a lesser degree, the police patrol. Also, you could the Oracle as well. The car catches air because of low downforce. Also, these brakes are not that good. Yeah, they have ABS enabled, so my stopping distance is shorter under heavy braking versus a car that doesn't have ABS. Because the brakes are... Wow. I didn't realize that. I'm not even going that fast, but yikes. That's probably just related to pedal grip. I can tighten that up a little bit. Yeah, wow, that's spongy. It's just... so you're looking at this car and you're like, alright, well, what can it do? It's not really that quick in a straight line. I mean, it's forgiving in the dirt, kind of.
Watch out, yo!
The way it gains and loses traction is kind of nauseating as well, and I'll get to a nice area where you can see why. It doesn't really handle vertical obstacles well. It understeers, like, a lot. I wasn't even going that fast there. Yeah, I was certainly pushing the car, but it's just not good. It's really, really bad. This reminds me of an Oracle with slightly better deformation properties, narrower proportions, a little bit less speed, maybe. I like how I got bottomed out over that, by the way. That wasn't even that tall. I mean, what this car has, basically, is looks. With every extra part removed except the spoiler, it looks very nice. It's like a sporty Cadillac Catera, like an early 2000s mid-size sports sedan. But it doesn't drive like one at all. It drives like crap.
I got it in my
Brake
car.
pedal travel. Oops, sorry, town car. You're a proper sports car. A little bit slower, but at least handles and stops well. I mean, I'll show you another interesting thing. See how it got a little upset by that bump? Okay, this might be the best example, but this car, it's like the Faction. It'll vacillate between understeer and oversteer in the dirt when you're really, really pushing it hard, which makes me think somewhere in the traction deltas, it's set to be, I guess, more plowy or understeer. Even in tarmac, like my foot's through the floor, and there just isn't enough torque. So yeah, I'm thinking this car defaults to understeer for a while, and like for a long, long time. Oh, I didn't brake transfer there. I had the stick all the way to the left side. That was really weird here. That's another example. See how easy it was to correct that? That could have been a really wide drift, and it just... The car just feels like it wants to go straight. I like how it got upset by that bump, by the way. This is the problem with having low ground clearance. And also, just something about how the suspension travels. Oops. It just seems like it puts all the weight on the front corner as it turns. And so that side dips dangerously low. And this car already doesn't have very good ground clearance. So when you do a hard corner, it gets even less. Nice driving. So let's say you have the misfortune of actually getting in one of these cars for a 6-star getaway. Well, the smartest thing to do would be to exchange it for another car immediately. But I wouldn't do that because I have to demonstrate why the statement is true. This is assuming you're not using the better handling. For one, personally, I hate cars that are ponderous. I mean, if they're ponderous, they have to be otherwise excellent in many, many areas. Feroci is not. In fact, you need this car in ground clearance, and in fact, this car accelerates and the braking. Maybe not top speed, but I don't know, the faction's got some long legs. The faction will beat this car in crash resistance. Now, both these cars are ponderous in the dirt, the faction more so. But the faction is so much more going for it that you can really forgive the ponderousness and the dirt scene. No. Alright, well, we're just gonna kind of bounce a little bit there. Yeah, I was right transferring to the wrong side there, but... Oh my. Yeah, this thing doesn't just fall off at all. It's just not good. I mean, it's easy enough to improve. I mean, add downforce, add torque, tighten up the brake pedal. Maybe make the weight a little bit less, because Cadillac were pretty light from what I remember. A combination of things are working in this car's favor. I lowered the mass by about 50 or so kilograms, I guess like 1560, all the way to 1600, so it's light, that helps. Just power weight. But certainly lowering the center of gravity, that sharpened the handling a lot. Now, I mean, yeah, it'll still catch some air. But I hit that at a very bad
I should sue you for stressing me out.
Without the better downforce, I probably would have flipped over. You saw how terrible and sketchy this thing was. I wasn't even trying. I was just getting buffeted around like a small cork in a large tsunami. In other words, it drove like shit. Now I can actually have a little fun. Now, obviously, it's not perfect. It's still going to be a Feroci. But it's more ferocious now than Feroci. I'll just call it the Ferocious. It doesn't really completely live up to its name, but
Oh, you're a bitch!
It's still gonna do that thing when if you push it too hard, it'll oversteer and then transition to understeer. That's just weird. I mean, the traction bias is like 0.480 or something, which is actually closer to oversteer than it is to understeer. Because it's closer to, well, actually, you know what? Because it goes from 0.0 to 1.0, not including 0.0 to 1.0, so it is actually closer to understeer than oversteer, but that I'm probably not going to change. Because obviously I still want this car to feel like a Feroci. I just want it to be not terrible. See, there's a little bit of understeer there. But yeah, this car sounds powerful.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Okay. I was going to get stuck in that light post grenade.
LCPD, pull over, you maniac!
Is there a problem? Bitch, you do not insult the Ferocious. See? Yeah, there are a couple things that are holding this car back. It's not perfect, I'll be the first one to say it, but it's still not as good as an Oracle, at least for my playstyle, but remember, you have things that the Oracle doesn't. Namely, you're not as wide. And I will add a little bit of ground clearance here. Not yet. I just want to do some more tests, but I feel like this car would be pretty easy actually to get where it needed to be. And it hasn't disappointed. But I also don't want to lose that unique feeling, because obviously if I make every car say proper, then nothing drives differently than anything else, and then it defeats the purpose of having having such a nice variety of cars in GTA 4, so... I mean, for only increasing the torque by 0.15, this car feels a lot faster. I think a lot of it is just the handling is a lot more cohesive. It doesn't vacillate as much. It's still better, of course, because it's a Feroci. The ferocious has to be a little ponderous, even after all the improvements. But oh yeah, see how I can hit curbs at weird angles now, and I have no fear when doing that. A little back and forth. Oh, I almost did that. The car felt like it could do that with more practice. I'm not going to ding it for that. Oh, this brake pedal's nice. Oh yeah, this car stops much nicer now. I had a feeling that's what it was. Just for safety, or just to be sure, I made ABS standard all the time, because obviously this is a 2000 sports sedan. It's going to have the technology, what have you. I mean, I'm sure that Cadillac Catera couldn't be there without ABS in the front of the factory anyway, so... It's a little hard to launch in the dirt. I suppose the increased torque will do that, but... Yeah, I actually kind of like this car. I don't love it, obviously. The Oracle is going to be one of my sports sedan waifus. Yeah, I'm using that moniker now. Certainly the News Cruiser. I don't really call it a sports sedan. It's not as quick as you think it is. It just carries a ton of speed. I mean, some people have likened the Panther platform, especially after upgrades to a fat Mazda Miata. Makes sense. They're not the quickest in a straight line, but they brake and handle really well. They're very reliable. They don't cost a lot of money to keep running perfectly or keep in good shape. Just a very endearing car. Now, obviously, the Cadillac Catera, I mean, I kind of like the shape. I like, at least the GTA 4 edition. I like what they did with the C-pillar. Very nice. Reminds me of the 98 Plus Panthers, that kind of, or the LH-based New Yorker, especially. I mean, there's still one area we need to go to, though. This area. So what have we done by decreasing the center of gravity / increasing downforce, adding a little torque? That's actually not bad. Yeah, it got a little ponderous toward the end. It kind of self-corrected there. That's okay though. I can live with this. Let's do the dumpster test. I think that might be more of a function of ground clearance than anything else. I mean, it wasn't bad. Still takes a ton of engine damage, just like the Ferocious, but yeah, this isn't bad. This is much better. I like this. It's close. Here we are. This is, for all intents and purposes, the final version of the handling edit. Don't need to do it. I don't plan on changing anything else. Added just a smidgen more torque. I think it's 0.184 versus 0.170 stock. Teeny tiny bit of ground clearance. I mean, you can hardly notice it, but in this game, millimeters matter. And yes, that's what she said. So, where are we now with the Ferocious? Where does this car fit into the sports sedan hierarchy? Well, its power-to-weight ratio is better than... It's amazing how you can make cars actually pretty fun to drive just by changing maybe 4 or 5 values. Really, if just to make this car proper, you really need to change 3. You didn't even need to change the power-to-weight ratio by changing the mass. You could just add torque, add brake force, and lower the center of gravity / add downforce. And you'd be rewarded with a pretty darn good car. How some of these cars, they really don't need a lot of values changed to make them really good. I mean, certainly not overpowered. I mean, I've driven enough in this game and had enough idea of the theory of handling so as to know whether or not makes it you're in the balance in its class. And obviously, this thing's going to cruise to an Oracle under some conditions. Well, actually, not under all conditions, though. In a straight drag race, this car's going to win. It's got power to weight, and in really tight turns, it'll be able to fit into the spaces better. Now, obviously, it's got that ponderous oversteer to understeer whoop-de-doo. On the other hand, though, doesn't mean it's a bad car. I mean, I remove some of it by making the car just generally a little better. I like how, in spite of all the extra speed I had there, I still couldn't clear that little wall. I'd say disappointing, but I lost my stars. This is a lot better. This is a much better package.
Sorry!
Look at how we can drive over obstacles with reckless abandon now. That's a pretty big obstacle there.